There's a new image of General Ardmore next to a new RDA vehicle, and I'd like to discuss when this scene takes place. Avatar Theory here, hope you're doing well and having a fantastic day. And with Avatar Fire and Ash coming next month, it was expected that interviews would start happening, new books would start releasing, and more information about the movie would be discussed online. But recently I was able to get my hands not only on the sticker book, but also the World of Avatar, a visual exploration updated edition, which includes details on Avatar Fire and Ash. Now, as I said, this image, although a little bit blurry because it's a photo taken from the book, shows General Ardmore in her scale suit getting out of a massive vehicle. Now, this vehicle in question is the Armored Command Transport, or ACT for short, and it is a new self-driving vehicle that the RDA uses. In fact, the official description, this image of the vehicle comes from the sticker book, by the way, and the description from the sticker book states, quote, "The Armored Command Transport is a self-driving, fully automated vehicle that handles all the different terrains on Pandora with ease. The ACT is favored by General Ardmore when undertaking inspections at Bridgehead," end quote. Very important that it says undertaking inspections at Bridgehead, because if you go back to the image, and this image comes from the World of Avatar, a visual exploration updated edition, if you look at the image, you can clearly see that it is the ACT vehicle behind her, and as she's getting out of the vehicle, you can see there's a lot of people on the right side, a lot of RDA soldiers, and then of course there's a lot of lights. Definitely looks like something is happening here at Bridgehead. And of course, immediately the one scene that comes to mind is that section from the first trailer where we see the RDA and the Ash clan arriving at Bridgehead, where you see all of the lights, all of the RDA soldiers standing there, and of course where Jake is captured by the RDA. So what I do think or theorize happens here is that Quaritch and Varang brings Jake captured to Bridgehead, and then of course there's a lot of people anticipating Jake's arrival, and then as Jake arrives at Bridgehead, that is when General Ardmore arrives in her ACT, because like I said, the description of the ACT specifically said that it's favored by General Ardmore when undertaking inspections at Bridgehead, and she is of course there to inspect what happens and probably wants to meet Jake Sully face to face because she's heard so much about Jake, and whether or not she agrees with this vendetta that Quaritch has with Jake, she probably just wants to see what all the fuss is about and meet this guy, which has caused the RDA a real problem from the beginning. It is exciting that we're starting to see a little bit more of Avatar Fire and Ash, like kind of sprinkled here and there in books, in interviews, and magazine articles. But as a huge sucker for RDA tech, I'm just excited to see the Armored Command Transport in the movie, and also to see if it has some sort of defense capabilities. It does look like there's maybe a weapon in the front, but that can also be a camera, and it also looks like maybe there's a weapon on the top. I'm not entirely sure of all of the smaller details, as the sticker book doesn't really go into that much detail on the vehicle itself, but I absolutely love the design. Like I said, I do like the RDA tech, so I am excited to see this in the movie. But what do you think about the ACT and this image of General Ardmore arriving at Bridgehead to meet Jake? Do you think that my theory is accurate in that this is the scene where she meets Jake Sully, or do you think that something else is happening? Let me know in the comments below, and for more Avatar content, have a look at the rest of my channel. Until next time, have a fantastic day and stay safe.